The Holdovers. Welcome to the review, the good news, the bad news, and all in between. Yeah, I'm in love. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been an AMC member and been f***ed over for many films where I'm tired of being f***ed in my seat, so I leave my seat and I walk the f*** out.
It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time. We're in it with the movie, The Holdovers. It's Christmas time. Get in your mood, family. Love somebody and just love me. I love it. The holiday-based hints of sweaters. Notice the sweaters. However, I was very pleased that the Holdovers held it down, so I held my seat. I set my ass there and I experienced all the emotion of every character, especially the main two. They both are nominated for all cast awards, in my opinion, already right now at the beginning. So they had the holiday music going and they had the emotions of what you feel during the holidays. People dealing with family problems, people dealing with the new family, the chosen family that they have, that they do and don't accept and within themselves, all that kind of shit. We don't got no shit on this paper.
Yeah, somehow.
This motherfucker.
He worried about my paper because he was scrambling. He's trying to figure that out over there.
No scribble scrabble?
Yeah.
Don't scribble scrabble me. I'm fine. I'm moving on cozily. While you scribbling last night.
Yeah, he won't.
Stay tuned for announcements of who won the All Cast Award overall. But all cast meaning all-star. So the stars that really carried the story, and we felt the impact in the performances.
Let's talk about Paul and the impact he had being the main character and being the main energy of the movie. Like, he mostly was the impact of his film.
Yeah,
like,
I think his story was the story of the film.
You know, they gave him like a look, like, zoomed in his face a lot.
Yeah.
They would show his face and his eye be like just lingering.
Yeah, it was definitely
like,
focused upon his character.
Even the smell kind of give off like his personality. Like if he stinks, it makes sense, you know, because that's like not really his personality. It's just how the kids kind of look at you. Yeah,
I love the symbolism of a lot of things. The eye, the way that he was a hard ass, but really right about the things he wanted, like school rules, etc. But I see the underlining, like, that character that he was is the character that you love to hate and you think you're going to hate, and then turns into this, you hate to love him because you love him so much type shit. You fall in love with the character. So he played that role of that token lead who you antagonize. You look at it as an antagonist and then you become protagonist.
Paul played in, you know some movies he played in? I bet you couldn't even think of the ones that you actually like.
I know he's in it.
Like a lot.
I feel his performance in his face.
He's a big actor.
I don't know where other movies I can name.
Oh man, I know he played in Big Fat Liar.
Hey.
You remember that? The Blue movie.
That was my shit, that song.
Yeah, he a big actor. He played in Big Mama House. He played in Straight Outta Compton. That's Jerry. Remember? The manager?
Yeah.
I remember all this stuff.
But I think
Saving Private Ryan. Like Saving Private Ryan.
Oh yeah.
He was in that. So he a big actor. He's not like a lightweight. So that's why he held that weight like that.
No, I heard it something about it. They wrote this film for him because it fit. It's one of those in the pocket performances, whereas you understand there's a, Oscar buzz and something like that. You feel the impact of what they were doing when they wrote it.
Paul had it. They made his name in the movie. Paul, his real name.
Paul had an all cast award. He wins for me. No, he don't win. We holding out on shit. They got to hold out for him at the Holdovers. You get high and go see the film as a black person. You're gonna get to see inside of a white world that may or may not have grown up with, but it definitely exposed you to it. And your interpretation is your business, but for me, it was funny as hell.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. Like the kids in general, like
I feel like I'm like that man. I smell myself.
oh Lord.
What the hell? Oh my
Look at this hot ass
God.
sweater
No
on the
way.
hot ass mug.
Okay, so let's talk about Mary. Let's talk about how she gave a real powerful performance. She did her job. You had a little thing about that, but I think that she did a great job. The last movie I think I saw her in was there was a movie called Dolomite. I think she was like the lead character.
I didn't see that.
No, yes, you did.
You watched it together? This is the only way motherfuckers can get me. Tell me what I have. Yes, you did. I was there. That's
She
the
was
only way.
Lady Reed and Dolomite, and that's the.
Oh, that's not Dolomite. That's right.
Yeah, exactly. See.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's right.
Point for me, but yeah. So it was kind of like the same vibe that she gave in Dolomite too. Like she kind of kept that soul, that black woman power, strength. Type of acting, like that's where she diving into, and maybe we need a new Monique.
Well.
Or what's the other lady?
Loretta Devine.
Loretta, yeah, exactly.
Nobody can be her. Mother of Black Hollywood is.
You talking about Jennifer
Lewis.
Yeah, Jennifer Lewis.
No one could replace these powerful performers we're speaking of, but this young actress is very nice to watch. I think the most powerful scene was the opening scene she had with the son in the church with the photo. She sold me on the fullness thereof and pulling us into the emotion with just her face. So she's nominated for the All Cast Awards for me. So that's 3 of them nominated for me now.
Yeah.
They're in there.
Okay, well, I got the same 3 nominated. The fight. Let's just talk about the fight. The fight was hilarious.
The big bedroom fight.
Cause it was so.
Oh, the dorms.
It was like such a Caucasian fight. Like,
that first push was pretty impactful. Really, it seemed like Obama threw his hands across the room and did it like a superhero. Stood there. That got me. Stiff arm. You're gonna go.
right.
He flies across. He stays posed. So
I
I
could
got
tell it was just choreographed, like.
great intensity when it came down to the choreography, because it was like it showed anger. They were able to stay angry, because even in that push, the yelling, all that goes together well. It was.
You know what I think? I think sometimes these directors kind of like they want the people that's laughing at the dry comedy to be like, oh my God, and laugh. Like it'd be like, this looks so fake that it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think they even punched each other. Like, and if they did, it was real. Like, it looked like a fake punch. I was busting up from the beginning, from the beginning to the end, but it never stopped. It never stopped. The comedy never stopped. So even on this part, they could have been trying to keep that type of feel going. I don't know. It's like real Pharaoh-ish type of thing. They stereotype with movies, like they just, if it looks like some, or like they exaggerate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that being a timepiece, they were trying to cover how kids would look back in that time period, though. So he had on, but they play into nerdy look, and this look, that look, by doing things like glasses. So he had glasses. That is true. The stereotypical example is always there.
Yeah.
In a film.
Always. And I want to talk about the score too. The score in this movie is what put me to sleep. It's a real classic Cole score, and very mellow tone. I did fall asleep a couple times, 1 or 2 times on this movie. You could probably get you a couple Z's in. Yeah, you probably get you a couple Z's in. You know what I'm saying? The score was kind of like it was a sleeper, and I'm not a fan of that in movies because just being a person that do music, I understand the energy that come behind music. So if the music is, if it get you intense, you're gonna think something intense about to happen. Or so they could have switched it up a little bit, but they kind of kept it on.
Oh shit, that's what was good.
Like it was just like it was too much of that. It was a lot of that. You know.
I like the score. The score was pretty powerful. Probably have to rewatch it again to really get in tune with the score, understanding where it lies with the characters. But I like that it pretty time appropriate as well. I don't know if they were in a car at one point or something. It was pretty good with a score moment. I think the score was an applause. The score was like, yeah.
That is a white movie. Well, you know what? They threw Mary in there too, though. And Mary, what was with her smoking in the school and stuff, though?
Well, in the 60s, that's what, if it ever set in the 60s or 70s, that's it. You smoked inside, and everybody smoked. Everybody smoked.
That's wild.
So
her drinking and smoking in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
That's wild.
But I think they had too much privilege and like the idea that she was welcomed to drink and smoke and chill at work probably isn't realistic to the 60s and 70s. Not for a black person working at a school like that. Working at a privileged, all-white boys' school, you know, like uppity, I should say more than privileged, uppity with privileged, all-white boys. Wishing we had the little nasty boy. I want him to go further in being nasty. Yeah.
So what? Wow. So what?
Being rude and shit, like nasty. I mean, nasty attitude.
Okay, so. I
wanted him to take them silky panties and fuck.
So what you think about the Angus Paul relationship and how they kind of, you know, Angus kind of stayed true to who he was the whole movie. It was like an asshole kid. They wanted to make him look like who had good intentions, but didn't quite put that together to be able to show it in a lot of cases. They kind of kept this rebellious type of feel with him, like throughout the whole movie. It was a scene where he went to the gym, and the gym, you weren't allowed to go to the gym, and he was just really just acting out because he was just over it, like he was sick of it, he was losing his mind type thing. And he he went to the gym and Paul was like, you can't go in there, that's off limits. So he was like, oh really, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, he was gonna do it. So he went and jumped on this thing in the gym and messed his whole body up. Like his whole body was crippled. He like dislocated his arm or whatever. He started screaming. And I'm just like, is he faking? Cause he's ah!
After running and starting shit, making him chase him all over the school, then he falls on his arm and screams out his name.
Yeah, like, so I ain't quite get the screaming like that. I guess it hurt it though. I guess you would be screaming crazy. Yes. So yeah, he rides to the hospital like this in the taxi. Like they hit him. And then when he got to the hospital, he cracked his back by just pulling like this little thing.
That's what happens when you dislocate your shoulder.
I ain't never dislocated my shoulders or nothing. So.
Just put it back.
Yeah, so they cracked it back in place.
Like you're a motherfucker action figure. They crack your ass back in.
Yeah.
You're a wrestling man just to get out of the water. We have the little action figure.
So that leaves us.
And the ratings, which you hasn't heard mine yet. I'm very excited.
So yeah, exactly. We're gonna do the ratings of the Holdovers. Let's do our rating. Okay, so we know that we have our rating system 1 to 5 stars. So let's rate the Holdovers. This is our rating.
With the comparison of my experience, like I said, as a regular moviegoer, I think some weak performances on certain parts with characters, just that I noticed because I'm so on it, about that. But anyway, 4.5 for me, just about 5. Slip it in. I'm gonna give it 5.
Oh, 5-star movie.
5-star movie for me. I need it to be honored by the minds of the people to know this shit is good. It's good to them.
Okay.
And it's rare.
Now look, 5 is the highest you can go.
Not
So
bad.
I want to hit no 5 plus.
Well, 5 is so
5.5 when
close
we
to
do
6.
our nice reviews. Cause you saying this is the best movie, pretty much, of the year. That's you really saying. It should be qualified. He saying he basically saying it should be qualified for movie of the year.
Oh yeah, yes.
Okay.
I will say yes. Barbie, this, etc. Let's keep going.
I didn't see Barbie.
I'm just
Okay.
saying it's up there with those.
So my rating for the Holdovers, with the highlight of Paul, his acting, and Mary and her powerful performance. I want to rate it a 4-star out of 5. Go see it. You gotta go see this movie. It's a good movie. It brings you kind of back to how the movies used to be, like Major Payne and stuff like that. It kind of bring you back to that. So this is a must see. So go see it. I'm not giving it a 5 because I know I've seen better, but as far as like dry vibe movies like this, it's still at the top. But yeah,
What is dry mean? Dry comedy.
Dry comedy. It's like sound and score, low score intensity, like stuff like that.
My kind of shit.
Kinda like dry.
Actors carrying the film. I love. Yeah. Holdovers is worth the seeing. Go see it. I think you'll enjoy the emotional state of these characters and ways put together.
Alright.